Something strange happens when people become wealthy, and almost nobody talks about it. If you observe the most successful investors, entrepreneurs, and quiet billionaires, you will notice a bizarre pattern in how they make decisions. They do not think like accountants. They do not think like financial advisors. They think like military generals. When you strip away the charts, the spreadsheets, and the complex financial jargon, the stock market is not a calculator. It is a battlefield. It is a psychological arena where wealth is continuously transferred from the impatient to the disciplined, from the uninformed to the strategic. But this is where the pattern becomes even stranger. Most ordinary people approach money as a tool for comfort, but the financial elite approach money as ammunition. They understand that the underlying systems governing modern wealth are exact replicas of ancient military strategies. Subscribe if you want to understand more hidden patterns like this. To see this system in action, we have to look at a historical moment that changed the financial world forever. The year is 1815, the Battle of Waterloo. The outcome of this single battle would determine the future of Europe. In London, the stock market was in a state of absolute panic. If Napoleon won, British state bonds would become worthless. If the British won, those same bonds would skyrocket in value. Nathan Rothschild, a brilliant financier, had a network of couriers. He received the news of the British victory a full day before the government in London knew. But he did not immediately buy. Instead, he walked into the London Stock Exchange and began to sell massive amounts of bonds. Seeing this, the rest of the market assumed Rothschild knew that the battle was lost. Panic ensued. Everyone began selling their bonds, driving the price down to pennies. And right before the official news arrived, Rothschild secretly bought back the market at a fraction of the cost. He multiplied his family's fortune in a single afternoon. Rothschild understood the first war-inspired lesson of investing. Lesson 1: the fog of war. In military strategy, the fog of war refers to the uncertainty regarding one's own capability, the adversary's capability, and the adversary's intent. In the financial markets, this fog is entirely intentional. Every day, retail investors look at the news, hoping for clarity. They wait for economic reports, earnings calls, and expert predictions. They believe that if they just gather enough information, the risk will disappear. This is a fundamental misunderstanding of the system. By the time information is clear to the public, the opportunity has already vanished. The smart money has already taken its position. Wealthy investors do not wait for the fog to clear. They learn to navigate inside it. They understand that waiting for total certainty is a psychological trap designed to make ordinary people buy at the top and sell at the bottom. And this leads us directly to the second pattern. Lesson 2: terrain advantage. Sun Tzu, the ancient Chinese military strategist, wrote, "Do not engage an enemy fighting on advantageous ground. If you are fighting an uphill battle, you have already lost." Yet every single day, millions of ordinary people open brokerage apps on their phones and try to day trade against algorithmic supercomputers, institutional hedge funds, and insider networks. They are fighting on the enemy's terrain. They are playing a game of speed and short-term data against entities that spend billions of dollars to be 1 microsecond faster. People who understand hidden systems never do this. They refuse to fight on unfavorable terrain. Instead of playing the short-term trading game, they shift the battlefield to the long term. They buy underlying assets, great businesses, and scarce resources, and they wait. They force the impatient money to fight against time. Which strategy do you naturally gravitate toward? Tell me below. Comment fast or slow. But the real system hides one level deeper. Lesson 3: the supply lines of capital. There is an old military saying, "Amateurs study tactics, professionals study logistics." An army can have the best weapons, the bravest soldiers, and the most brilliant commander.
if they run out of food and ammunition, they will be destroyed. In the world of investing, your logistics network is your cash flow. Most people fail to build wealth because they deploy all of their capital at once. They overextend themselves. They buy a house they can barely afford, take on debt to buy stocks, and leave themselves with zero reserves. When a market crash inevitably happens, they are exposed. They have no supply lines. When their portfolio drops by 30%, the psychological pressure breaks them. They are forced to sell their assets at a massive loss just to survive. The financial elite operate completely differently. They always maintain strategic reserves. They hold cash, not because it is a great investment, but because it is their logistical supply line. When the market crashes and blood is in the streets, the people with cash become kings. They buy the world's best assets at incredible discounts from people who ran out of supplies. Most people never learn these systems, unless they actively study them. If you are beginning to see how these invisible forces shape your financial reality, make sure to subscribe. Because the fourth lesson reveals how the system actively tricks you.
Lesson 4. Decoy tactics and market manipulation. All warfare is based on deception. If a general wants to attack the left flank, he will make a massive amount of noise on the right flank. He wants the enemy's attention focused entirely on the decoy. The financial markets operate on the exact same principle. Have you ever wondered why mainstream financial news always seems to induce panic or extreme greed at exactly the wrong times? This is not an accident. Large institutional funds move billions of dollars. They cannot simply hit a buy or sell button like a normal person. If they try to sell $1 billion of stock at once, the price will crash before they can get out. To sell massive amounts of stock, they need millions of ordinary people willing to buy it. So what do? They use good news as a decoy. When the media is hyping up a stock, telling you it is the next big thing, and retail investors are rushing in with extreme greed, the smart money is quietly handing them the bags. They are using your buying pressure as liquidity to exit their positions. The visible move is almost always a distraction. Once you understand this pattern, you stop reacting to headlines. You realize the news is not there to inform you, it is there to maneuver you. But this is where the illusion begins to break. Even if you know the traps, you still have to master your own mind. Lesson 5. The strategic retreat. One of the hardest decisions a military commander must make is ordering a retreat. To abandon a hill, to admit that the current strategy has failed, it hurts the ego, it feels like defeat. But a brilliant commander knows that a strategic retreat is not a surrender, it is a preservation of forces. You retreat today, so you have the troops to win tomorrow. In investing, this is called risk management, or simply cutting your losses. This is the psychological trap that destroys more wealth than any market crash. The trap of the sunk cost fallacy. When an ordinary investor buys a stock and it immediately drops 20%, their ego takes over. They refuse to sell. They tell themselves, it will bounce back. I just need to wait. They turn a short-term mistake into a long-term prison sentence. They hold on to a dying asset for years, hoping to just break even. Their ego prevents them from retreating. Professional investors have no ego when it comes to losses. They accept that they will be wrong frequently. When a thesis is proven false, they immediately cut the position. They take the small loss, preserve their capital, and redeploy it into a winning strategy. They survive to fight another day. Are you driven more by the need to be right or the need to make money? Comment pride or profit. And this brings us to the most powerful force in both war and wealth. Lesson 6. The war of attrition. Not all wars are won through brilliant sweeping maneuvers. Some are won simply by refusing to die. A war of attrition is a strategy where you win by wearing down the enemy over a massive period of time. You do not need to be smarter, you just need to be more resilient. Look at the greatest investor of our time, Warren Buffett. Most people think his secret is picking the perfect stocks, but that is a misunderstanding of his system. Buffett's true weapon is attrition. He has been investing for over 7 decades. He does not trade in and out of the market. He does not panic during recessions. He buys productive assets and lets time do the heavy lifting. In the financial markets, compound interest is the ultimate weapon of attrition. The system quietly rewards those who can sit perfectly still. Every time you buy and sell, you pay taxes, you pay fees, you interrupt the compounding process, you reset your progress.
The average person treats the stock market like a casino, constantly pulling levers and placing new bets. They exhaust themselves. They defeat themselves through their own hyperactive behavior. The elite investor treats the market like a vault. They place their capital inside, lock the door, and let the sheer weight of time crush the competition. But there is one final piece to this puzzle, and this is the part almost nobody realizes. Lesson 7. Asymmetric warfare. In military history, small, seemingly weak armies have repeatedly defeated massive global empires. They do this by refusing to fight symmetrically. They do not line up in a field and trade bullet for bullet. They use guerrilla tactics. They look for situations where their risk is tiny, but the damage they can inflict is massive. In the world of wealth, this is known as asymmetric risk to reward. Ordinary people take symmetrical risks. They risk $1 to make $1, or worse, they risk their life savings to make a tiny 5% return. The elite financial elite refuse to take fair bets. They spend their entire lives searching for asymmetric. They look for investments where their downside is strictly capped, but the upside is virtually infinite. They look for situations where they can lose $1, but if they are right, they make $50. Venture capitalists operate entirely on this system. They will invest in 10 startup companies. They fully expect 9 of those companies to go bankrupt. To an ordinary person, losing 9 out of 10 times sounds like a total failure. But the elite know the math. That one successful company will grow by 10,000%, paying for all the losses and generating massive generational wealth. They do not need to be right all the time. They just need to be right asymmetrically. Think about your own decisions. Do you think wealth is built mostly through skill or mostly through systems? Share your perspective in the comments below. Let us look at the complete picture. When you combine these 7 principles, a terrifying and beautiful reality emerges. You realize that the financial system is not chaotic. It is deeply ordered. It is designed to extract wealth from those who operate on emotion, impatience, and ego, and it is perfectly engineered to transfer that wealth to those who operate on discipline, patience, and strategy. The masses are caught in the fog of war, reacting to decoys, fighting on the wrong terrain, and running out of supplies. They are losing the game because they don't even know what game they are playing. Most people spend their entire lives reacting to the system, but a few take the time to understand it. And once you see the pattern, you cannot stop seeing it. You stop panicking when the market drops. You stop chasing the latest trend. You stop fighting battles you are never meant to win. You become a strategist in a world full of gamblers. There's more content not released publicly. If you want access to the deeper archives, you will find the link in the description. If you want to understand the hidden rules behind money, psychology, and power, subscribe to Hidden Secrets Archive. Every video on this channel breaks down the patterns most people never notice, because once you understand the system, you stop reacting to it.